BlockMiners launches on Tabletop Simulator on the 16th of February. What are the differences between version 1.1 and 1.2 of the game? The biggest change between 1.1 and 1.2 is how the new transfer works. The previous transfer allowed you to transfer any number of blocks into money. The new transfer transfers at most mined number of blocks. In 1.1, gameplay often revolves around stacking blocks to make one huge transfer. In 1.2, transfers are a lot more frequent and not as big. Mined used to be how many cards you could browse when you browsed the dark web. The new Browse the Dark Web always browses for 5. This encourages players with high voice to go to the basement for deck building, which is also now something they have to do. Because how that's often done in 1.1 with Open the Archives, that card is removed in 1.2. There were more cards that were removed in 1.2, but a big change is that the Insider Trading card was removed. This was a favorite card by several people, but several people also thought that this card essentially just stalls the game. You can play whichever version you want, or combine the versions. The board also changed as a result of 1.2. Previously, the manager ability was +1 hacking to all players. The manager ability now instead uses the new keyword reboot, which allows you to discard one card to draw another one at the start of the day. Director used to give +1 money. It now instead lets you browse 1 during the end of day phase. Partner used to give +2 infiltrate into all players. It now instead lets you draw 1 office card during the start of day phase, regardless if you go to office or basement. Several dark web cards were buffed, removed or added. Neither of them has a drastic impact on the gameplay. What does have a drastic impact on the gameplay is some of the new encounter cards and encounter card changes. The voice check from phone call is simply removed. Out of the threat cards, Dragged into an Alley and Break-In has had their threat level reduced by 1, so that they are more likely to happen. And the one good encounter card, End of Time Frame, has been changed, so it is not strictly good. All the encounter cards that had static effects, such as Troubling News, has been removed in 1.2. It is in fact common now in 1.2 that once an encounter card is played and resolved, it is turned face down. And then another card removed is Mandatory Afterwork, the only encounter card that allowed you to escape encounter cards. There are several examples of scary encounter cards in 1.2. I picked 3 of them. The Threat 5 that demotes everyone who is a manager hired to unemployed. Corporate Crackdown, which demotes everybody who does not hold an office card. And there is Erratic Exchange, which turns all of your money into blocks. This is essentially a game over if it is the last encounter card that you play during the day, because you can't pay rent with blocks. So in 1.2, encounter cards are scarier. There are, however, also more ways to deal with encounter cards in 1.2. Hopefully this helps you decide which version you want to play. Many players enjoy both versions. You get to pick your favorite one. BlockMiners goes live on Tabletop Simulator on the 16th of February. Have a great rest of the week.